Hello, my name is Patty Thompson. I work in the Study Abroad office at Winona State University. I will be sharing opportunities for you to engage in a global community while you are a student at Winona State through our Study Abroad programs. The videos you just viewed are from your peers, students who have recently traveled abroad in Japan and in Spain. And as I am talking, you will also see a variety of photos from location students who have recently returned. Jamaica, the Netherlands, India, Morocco, Greece, Ireland, China, Tanzania, and many, many others. In setting the stage for talking about study abroad, I first want to ask, why would you want to study abroad? What are the benefits to studying abroad? Many students have never been outside of their home state or the United States. This could be your very first opportunity to see and experience a totally different culture. We can assume that when we go to another country, we will learn about their country and their customs and their culture. But what we do not expect is that we end up learning a lot about our own. Sometimes we think the United States doesn't have a culture because, well, we live here. But being in a different country, we might get asked, why do you do the things that you do? Things that you take for granted. You then begin to understand better why you do what you do. It is not necessary to know the language of the country where you are going to study abroad. For those who want the intensive language option, there is no better way to become fluent than becoming immersed in that language. Something that seems to automatically happen when you study abroad is that you gain all sorts of great personal growth and life skills, a higher self-confidence. Students return with a feeling like, if I can do this, study abroad for a semester in a different country and manage, I can do anything. Students find that they are more adaptable and flexible. They learn great problem-solving skills because they've had to do this. They've had to figure things out on their own. These are all skills that not will only help students once they are back on campus, but they are skills that they will use the rest of their lives. In some students, the change is dramatic. They have found a new sense of self-confidence and independence. The timing, it is right. There is not a lot of times in your life when you can just pick up, move, and live in another country for a whole month, a semester, or even a year. You are not a tourist, you're not on vacation, but actually live and feel like a part of that community. And the best part, you are still working toward your degree. You are still taking classes, but you are doing it in a great new location. Finally, it looks great on your resume. We do hope that's not the only reason that students study abroad, but it does make a difference. What sets you apart from the big stack of resumes that an employer is reviewing is that study abroad experience. All of these reasons that we just mentioned, that's some of the factors. The life skills you have developed are skills that every employer wants in their employee. So now that we've convinced you that you must study abroad while you're here at Winona State, let me tell you a little bit about how study abroad works. You ask, when can I go? Well, you can go during our school breaks, like spring break or the winter or semester break. You can go in the summer, 1 or 2 weeks, or the entire summer. You may also go for the traditional fall or spring semester and up to an entire academic year. We actually have several students who have chosen to go for a full year while studying abroad. I'm going to pause for just a moment and introduce Kendra. Kendra studied abroad in Chile during the spring of 2020, and she will share why she studied abroad.
I chose to study abroad because I wanted a completely immersive educative experience in which I was able to speak Spanish both in and outside of the classroom. And I would recommend this opportunity to all students because though it sounds like a cliche, you truly learn far more about yourself when you're pushed out of your comfort zone, all while experiencing a beautiful new culture and country.
Thank you, Kendra. There are 2 types of programs in study abroad to choose from. The first is a faculty-led program. Winona State University faculty take students on a program abroad or nationally. The faculty teach the course on location. These are short-term, 3 to 6 credits, and are 2 to 4 weeks in length and occur during the time classes are not in session, spring break, semester break, and summer. The best way to find out what programs are offered is by visiting our website. We typically have 20 to 24 different program offerings every year. The second type of study abroad program is our semester and summer programs. These are offered in the summer and in the fall or spring semester or for an entire academic year. Students are enrolled at an international university or institution. We have exchange partnerships and work with study abroad providers to offer a wide variety of programs. These typically are for a student who wants a little more independent experience. How do you fund your study abroad experience? Federal and state financial aid may be used just like when you were in Winona. In some cases, if your program is more than the cost of attending in Winona, our financial aid office will work with you to access more support. Scholarships are also available. The Winona State Foundation and various departments offer scholarships that can be applied to a study abroad experience. Many of our international partners offer scholarships and discounts, and there are national scholarships through the federal government and private foundations that can help you fund your experience abroad. Our scholarship advisor is available to help you navigate scholarship opportunities based on your situation and work with you to develop competitive scholarship applications. The courses you take abroad transfer back as Winona State University credit. In the case of faculty-led, the course is a Winona State course. When going for a semester or summer, prior to your departure, you complete a form that lists what classes you plan on taking abroad, and then you meet with the department chair to get approval to have the class transfer back as a Winona State University course. So you know before you leave, if you take that course, it will transfer back as a particular Winona State University course. Best time to go, they vary. It depends on you and when you want to go, but it also can depend on your major. Some majors, it fits best to go early in your college career, and sometimes it's better to go later. The best thing to do is to discuss study abroad opportunities with your academic advisor and with a study abroad advisor to carve out the best time for you to go. Other options include doing internships abroad, service learning, or volunteering abroad, or a combination of these. If you need a passport, our office is a passport accepting location, and this is for new passports only. Our next student guest is Abigail, who studied abroad in London, here to share with you about her study abroad experience.
Hi, I'm Abigail Palmer, and I studied abroad in London, England. And when asked why would I encourage someone to study abroad, what comes to mind is taking a leap of faith and getting out of your comfort zone. That's why I studied abroad. In life, I've kind of realized that when you're nervous to do something, that's when you should do it, because once you do it and you accomplish that thing that you were nervous to do, you grow so much as an individual. And with studying abroad, you do that, and you do it in a fun way. So I would definitely encourage anyone to study abroad because you get to see new places, meet new people, and just get a whole new outlook on life.
Thanks, Abigail. So now, what are your next steps? We know you have questions and we can help you find the answers. Begin with our website. We have lots of information about study abroad as well as a listing of all of our approved program offerings. You can email or stop in to make an appointment with one of our peer advisors. Peer advisors are returned study abroad students who work in our office and are our first line of advising with students. They walk you through the process and answer basic questions you may have and share their recent experience. You may also join our Facebook page, check out our Instagram page, Zoom in with an advisor, or stop in and see us. We are in Maxwell 105, right next to admissions. Thank you, and we look forward to hearing from you about your study abroad plans.